Hello students, welcome to Adviz Learning. Today we will be continuing on with the chapter linear equations in two variables. So in the previous session we finished practice set 1.3 if you remember. Okay, let us just quickly revise what we have done in this chapter so far. So we started this chapter, we introduced what linear equations are, why they are called linear equations, because when you plot a linear equation on a graph paper, you'll always get a straight line. ठीक है, उसके बाद हम लोगों ने लीनियर इक्वेशंस को लेके कुछ बेसिक्स देखा. वी सॉ हाउ टू फाइंड आउट टू अननोन वेरिएबल्स. वी विल हैव फाइंड टू डिफरेंट इक्वेशंस. ठीक है, दो इक्वेशंस लगेगा टू फाइंड आउट द वेरिएबल्स इफ देयर आर टू वेरिएबल्स इन अ लीनियर इक्वेशन. सो वी आर सॉल्विंग लीनियर इक्वेशंस इन टू वेरिएबल्स. ठीक है, सो फर्स्ट वन वाज जस्ट अ बेसिक exercise. After that we saw how to graphically solve linear equations in two variables. Graph method से कुछ equations हम लोगों ने solve किए. I hope you have practiced more of those questions. ठीक है, you had your homework sheets with you. Make sure you practice more and more of those questions. Next we solved practice set 1.3 which was based on Cramer's rule of solving linear equations in two variables. So very first exercise में हम लोगों ने बस substitution elimination method जो 9th standard में भी study किया था वो use किया. Second exercise में we solve linear equations by graphical method. Third exercise में we saw something new called as Cramer's rule. ठीक है, which is a very simple method if you ask me. So make sure you remember all the formulas correctly. Today we will be starting with the next part of this chapter, which is something called as non-linear equations को हम लोग कैसे linear equations in two variables में convert करके solve कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, so there are some non-linear equations which we can reduce to linear equations and solve them using the similar techniques that we have used in the chapter earlier. ठीक है, let us see what are those techniques. Now for example 3 upon x plus 4 upon y equal to 5. Okay, now obviously this is a non-linear equation. क्यों? Because इसको जब हम लोग थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे ये क्या हो जाएगा, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन से 3y प्लस 4x अपॉन xy. सो जहां पे भी डिग्री इक्वेशन का मोर देन 1 हो गया इट बिकम्स अ नॉन लीनियर इक्वेशन. ये xy का जब अगर मैं उस साइड भेज दूं दिस इज इक्वल टू 5xy. नाउ द डिग्री ऑफ दिस इक्वेशन, हाईएस्ट पावर यहां पे 1 यहां पे 1, डिग्री यहां पर क्या है 1 प्लस 1 2. सो डिग्री 2 हो गया, दैट मीन्स इट इज नॉट अ लीनियर इक्वेशन. Linear equation के लिए the degree of the equation should always be 1. So this is a non-linear equation, but still we can convert it into a linear equation and solve it to find out the value of x and y. कैसे? Let us see. Now for example I have this equation and along with this I have another equation 2 upon x plus 5 upon y equal to 7. ठीक है, यहां पर मुझे x और y का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना है एंड दीज आर द टू इक्वेशंस गिवन टू मी. ऑब्वियसली दीज आर नॉट लीनियर इक्वेशंस बट वी कैन चेंज देम इनटू लीनियर इक्वेशंस एंड देन सॉल्व द वैल्यू ऑफ x एंड y. कैसे? सो इन दिस इक्वेशन एंड इन दिस इक्वेशन यहां पर दोनों जगह पे यू कैन सी दिस एंड दिस, दे आर द कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ 1 अपॉन x. करेक्ट, यहां पे 3 एंड यहां पे 2, दे आर द कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ 1 अपॉन x. यहां पर 4 और यहां पर 5, दे आर द कोएफिशिएंट्स ऑफ 1 upon y. So what if I let 1 upon x be equal to a and 1 upon y be equal to some other variable b. ठीक है, इसको कुछ और ले लिया a, इसको भी कुछ और ले लिया b. So 1 upon x is now a, 1 upon y is now b. ऐसा करने से these equations will now become, ये वाला इक्वेशन क्या हो जाएगा 3 upon x था, मतलब 3 multiplied by 1 upon x, but 1 upon x is a. So I'll write 3a instead of 3 upon x plus 4 upon y can be written as 4b. Okay, 1 upon y is b. So this is equal to 5. Correct? So as you can see now this is a linear equation in two variables because a and b are the only variables. Correct? I've converted non-linear equation into a linear equation. Similarly here this equation can be written as 2a plus 5b equal to 7. करेक्ट. सो इसको कन्वर्ट करने के बाद वी विल सॉल्व दीज इक्वेशंस जस्ट लाइक सॉल्विंग एनी अदर लीनियर इक्वेशंस इन टू वेरिएबल्स. जो प्रीवियसली हम लोगों ने किया है इस चैप्टर में ऑलरेडी, वही यहां पर भी करेंगे. एंड फ्रॉम हियर वी विल फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ a एंड b. अभी ऑब्वियसली ए एंड बी का ही वैल्यू मिलेगा इनको सॉल्व करके, डायरेक्टली एक्स और वाई तो मिलेगा नहीं, राइट? सो ए और बी का वैल्यू हम लोगों को यहां से मिल जाएगा. वंस वी गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ ए एंड बी, हम लोग फिर से रीसब्स्टिट्यूट कर देंगे, ए की जगह पे 1/x और बी की जगह पे 1/y. सो सपोज नाउ ये जो मैं लिख रहा हूं ये एग्जैक्ट आंसर्स नहीं है इसके, बट फॉर एग्जांपल ए का आंसर अगर आता है 4, तो आई विल रीसब्स्टिट्यूट 1/x इंस्टेड ऑफ a. ओके, तो यहां से मुझे x का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा 1/4. ओके, सिमिलरली b के लिए भी हम लोग यही करके y का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज हाउ you solve linear equations, okay, in two variables when the given equations are not actually linear but they are non-linear equations. ठीक है, so कुछ non-linear equations को हम लोग linear में convert कर सकते हैं. So based on this we have the next exercise, that is exercise practice set 1.4. Let us solve practice set 1.4. Practice set 1.4. Question number 1 is 2/x minus 3/y equal to 15, and the second equation is 8/x plus 5/y equal to 77. Okay, we'll solve these equations just like the example I showed you. यहां पर 1/x को I will take a and 1/y को we will consider as b. So the equations will now change. The equations will become 2a minus 3b equal to 15 because 1/x is a and 1/y is b. Okay, this will be the first equation, and second equation will be 8a plus 5b equal to 77. So these are the equations we will now be solving. We can use any method, substitution use karo, elimination use karo, Cramer's rule use karo. Okay, here we can use elimination. Let us use elimination method. You can see the coefficient of a here is 2 and here it is 8. So if I want to make this 8a, I will multiply the first equation by 4. Okay, so multiplying equation 1 by 4, it will become 8a minus 12b equal to 60. Correct? This will now be my equation number 3. Okay, once the coefficients are same, elimination method में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, जो भी same coefficient हुआ है उसको eliminate कर देंगे. So to eliminate 8a from both these equations, I will subtract them. You can subtract 2 from 3 or you can do 3 from 2 also. Let us subtract equation 3 from equation 2. Subtracting equation 3 from equation 2. Okay, so let us carry out the subtraction here. The second equation is 8a plus 5b equal to 77. From this we are subtracting 8a minus 12b equal to 60. Remember, whenever we subtract, all the signs will change. So ये minus था, अभी plus हो जाएगा. ये positive था, this will now become negative. This is negative as shown here. Okay, so 8a minus 8a got cancelled. 5b plus 12b will become 17b. Okay, and 17 minus 60 will become just 17. So from here you can see the value of b is 17/17, that is just 1. Okay, now you can resubstitute the value of b here itself, but we have to use this value to find a also. So let us first find out a. Substitute b equal to 1 in equation number 1. Okay, equation 1 is the simplest, so let us substitute there. Substituting b equal to 1 in equation 1. So equation 1 में 2a minus 3 into 1 equal to 15. b की जगह पे 1 substitute कर दिया. This is 2a equal to 15 plus 3 is 18. So a का वैल्यू क्या आएगा, 18 divided by 2, that is 9. Okay, now I have both the values of a and b. Let us find out x and y. Finally, ये जो हम लोगों ने कंसिडर किया था इसको रीसब्स्टिट्यूट कर देंगे. ठीक है, so we have therefore a is equal to 1/9 and b is equal to 1. But we know we know that a is 1 upon x and b is 1 upon y. Okay, so therefore 1 upon x में a का वैल्यू अगर मुझे फाइंड करना है that is 9, therefore x कितना होगा, रेसिप्रोकल 1 upon 9. करेक्ट, 1 upon x is 9, so x is 1 upon 9. Similarly b की जगह मैं अभी 1 by y सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दूंगा, so 1 by y will be equal to just 1, so y का वैल्यू क्या आएगा, 1 upon 1, that is 1 itself. Correct, so x is 1 upon 9, y is just 1. This is the value of both the variables. ठीक है, so this is how you solve it. Same वही मेथड यूज किया है, बस लास्ट में एक रीसब्स्टिट्यूशन का स्टेप एक्स्ट्रा है. So you have to spot what should be considered as the different variable. 1 upon x is a, 1 upon y is b. ठीक है, I'll give you 3 minutes to note this down, then we'll move on to the next question. Okay students, let us go to the second question that is given in the textbook. Second question solve करते हैं. Now this might seem like a different question. First I'll note down the question here. Question number 1 का second sub question. The equations that are given are 10 upon x plus y plus 2 upon x minus y equal to 4. ये हो गया first equation. Second equation is 15 upon x plus y minus 5 upon x minus y equal to minus 2. Okay, these are the equations that are given to us. Now this might seem like a different sum, but यहाँ पर भी you just have to spot कि दोनों equations में what part is similar. यहाँ पर 1 upon x plus y और यहाँ पर भी 1 upon x plus y. इस पूरे को I can consider some other variable. Similarly, 1 upon x minus y, यहां पर भी 1 upon x minus y. This entire thing can be considered as some other variable. So let 1 upon x plus y be equal to a, some other variable, and 1 upon x minus y be equal to b. ठीक है, उससे फिर से these equations will get simplified to a much simpler version. This will become 10, 1 upon x plus a y is just a, plus 2 upon x minus y मतलब 2 times b equal to 4. ये मैं कंसिडर करूंगा मेरा फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. ठीक है, सिमिलरली दिस कैन बी कंसिडर्ड एज 15a minus 5b equal to minus 2, second equation. ठीक है, so these will be the equations I will be solving. Now once again we can use elimination method. ठीक है, let us use elimination method. You can see 2 and minus 5. So 2 और 5 का LCM क्या है? It is 10. To make it 10, I will multiply the first equation by 5 and the second equation by 2. Multiplying equation 1 by 5 and equation 2 by 2. ठीक है, equation 1 को 5 से, equation 2 को 2 से multiply कर दिया. Therefore the equations will now become 50a because I am multiplying by 5 plus 10b equal to 4 5 are 20. मेरा थर्ड इक्वेशन ये होगा. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट वन, इसको मैं 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूं. सो दिस इज 30a minus 10b equal to minus 4. Okay, this is my equation number 4. Clear? Now you can see these two coefficients are same. यहां पर plus 10b है, यहां पर minus 10b है. So if I add these two equations, b part will get eliminated. ठीक है, adding equations 3 and 4. Okay, so addition we'll do here. 50a plus 10b equal to 20 plus 30a minus 10b equal to minus 4. Okay, addition में there are no changes in sign, so directly addition करेंगे. This is getting cancelled. 50 plus 30 is 80a and 20 minus 4 is 16. So a का वैल्यू आ रहा है 16 upon 80, which we know it is 1 upon 5. Correct? a is 1 upon 5. a का वैल्यू आया 1 upon 5. Similarly, b can be found out by just substituting the value of a in the first or second equation. जो भी इजी है वहां पर सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दो. फर्स्ट वन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करते हैं. सब्स्टिट्यूट a इक्वल टू 1 upon 5 इन इक्वेशन 1. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करने पे 10 टाइम्स a मतलब 10 इंटू 1 upon 5 प्लस 2b इक्वल टू 4. 5 1 जा 5 2 जा, ये 2 उस साइड चला जाएगा. सो 2b इक्वल्स टू 4 minus 2, that is 2. That means b will be 2 divided by 2, that is 1. Okay, so we got the value of a and b. Now to find x and y, resubstitute the values of a and b. But we know that a is 1 upon x plus y. Correct? a is 1 upon x plus y and b is 1 upon x minus y. Okay, so we will resubstitute the value. Therefore a का वैल्यू 1 upon 5 is 1 upon x plus y and b का वैल्यू 1 is 1 upon x minus y. ठीक है, फ्रॉम हियर इफ वी जस्ट डू रेसिप्रोकल ऑन बोथ साइड्स, यहां से और दो इक्वेशंस मिलेंगे. x plus y is equal to 5. करेक्ट, इसको लेट अस कंसिडर इक्वेशन नंबर 5 and x minus y is equal to 1 upon 1 which is 1 itself. This is equation number 6. ठीक है, सो अभी अगर मुझे x और y फाइंड करना है तो और दो लीनियर इक्वेशंस को सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. बट एज यू कैन सी दीज आर वेरी सिंपल लीनियर इक्वेशंस. डायरेक्टली ऐड करने पे y एलिमिनेट हो जाएगा. ठीक है, सो एडिंग इक्वेशंस 5 and 6. करेक्ट, एडिशन पे क्या होगा? x plus y equal to 5 x minus y equal to 1. Y and y will get cancelled. Plus y minus y. 2x equal to 6. So x का आंसर आ रहा है 6 divided by 2, that is 3. Once we get the value of x, उसको मैं कहीं पर भी सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दूंगा तो y का भी वैल्यू मिल जाएगा. So substitute this. x equal to 3 in equation 5 या 6 कहीं पर भी करो. Let us do it in 5. So x की जगह पर मैं 3 लिखूंगा. 3 plus y equal to 5. That means y will be 5 minus 3, that is just 2. So y will be equal to 2. Okay, so x is 3, y is 2. This is the final solution of this linear equation का pair. ठीक है. So similar question once again, but यहाँ पर सिर्फ last में थोड़े steps extra हो गए. Why? Because we considered 1 upon x plus y as a and 1 upon x minus y as b. Okay, this is question number 2. I'll give you 4 minutes to note this down, then we'll move on to the next question. All right, students. Now let us go to the next question in practice set 1.4. 1.4 का fourth question हम लोग solve करेंगे because third question is just like this one. I'll leave it up to you. Make sure you complete question number 3 on your own at home. ठीक है, fourth one हम लोग complete करते हैं. यहाँ पर भी not very different from the previous questions, but सिर्फ यहाँ पर 3x plus y है. That is the only difference. Fourth sub question, 1 upon 3x plus y plus 1 upon 3x minus y equals to 3 upon 4. ये मेरा first equation है. Second equation is 1 upon 2 times 3x plus y minus 1 upon 3x minus y. 2 times 3x minus y equal to minus 1 upon 8. Okay, so these are the linear equations given to us. I mean, they are not linear. We will convert them into linear equations. Let us do it in a similar way. As you can see, 1 upon 3x plus y, यहाँ पर भी 1 upon 3x plus y. This can be considered as one variable. So let 1 upon 3x plus y equal to a and 1 upon 3x minus y equal to b. ठीक है? Now these equations will change. They will get converted into linear equations. यहाँ पर आ जाएगा a plus b equal to 3 upon 4. Okay? इसको हम लोग थोड़ा सा shuffle करेंगे तो 4 को इस साइड लेने पे it will become 4a plus 4b equal to 3. ये हो गया मेरा first equation. Correct? Next we have 1 upon 2 into 3x plus y. तो ये जो 1 upon 3x plus y है इसको मैं a लिख सकता हूं, a upon 2. ठीक है, ये पूरा a हो गया और डिवीजन में जो 2 है वो as it is, a upon 2 minus this is b upon 2 equal to minus 1 upon 8. Correct? This is the second equation that we have, but this can also be simplified a little bit. इन दोनों का जो डिनोमिनेटर है 2 उसको उस साइड अगर मैंने भेज दिया, this will be a minus b equal to minus 2 upon 8, which is 1 upon 4. Again 4 can be shifted in the left hand side. Okay, it will become 4a minus 4b equal to minus 1 as it is. ठीक है, this can be my second equation. Now you can see here 4a 4a 4b 4b, all the coefficients are same. I don't need to do anything else. Directly elimination हो जाएगा even if I add these two equations. ठीक है, let us do it by adding then. Adding equation 1 and 2. So upon adding, this is 4a plus 4b equal to 3 and the second one is 4a minus 4b equal to minus 1. Okay, upon adding, this is getting eliminated. 4a plus 4a is becoming 8a and 3 minus 1 is 2. So the value of a is 2 upon 8, which is 1 upon 4. Okay, we'll substitute this in any one of these equations and find out b also. Substituting a equal to 1 upon 4 in equation number 2. Okay, so 4a मतलब 1 upon 4 minus 4b equal to 1, I mean minus 1, this is my equation 2. 4 is getting cancelled. Okay, so 1 minus 4b equal to minus 1. Change the sides, 1 as it is, minus 4b on the other side will become positive 4b, minus 1 on this side will become plus 1. Okay, so 4b equal to 2, that means b equal to 2 upon 4, that is 1 upon 2. Okay, so the value of b is 1 upon 2, the value of a is 1 upon 4. Once again, we'll have to resubstitute the values here, but we know that a is 1 upon 3x plus y and b is 1 upon 3x minus y. Okay, so that's why a will become, or you can say instead of a, 1 upon 4 will be equal to 1 upon 3x plus y, and instead of b, 1 upon 2 will be equal to 1 upon 3x minus y. दोनों साइड अगर मैं रेसिप्रोकल कर दूं, so my third equation can be 3x plus y equal to 4. Correct? This is my equation number 3. And 3x minus y equal to 2. This is my equation number 4. Okay, now we will be solving these equations to find x and y. Once again, all the coefficients are already same. यहाँ पर plus y, यहाँ पर minus y. If we directly add the equations, we'll get the value of x. So adding equation 3 and 4, okay, it will be 3x plus y equal to 4 plus 3x minus y equal to 2. Plus y minus y obviously gets cancelled. 6x equal to 6. That means x is 6 upon 6, which is 1. Substitute this in any one of these two equations. You will get y also. Substituting x equal to 1 in equation number 3. Okay. So 3x मतलब 3 into 1 plus y equal to 4. So y के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? Just send this 3 into 1, which is 3 only. On the other side, y will be 4 minus 3. That is, y will be just 1. So x और y दोनों का value आ गया 1. This is the solution for the fourth question in practice set 1.4. So all the questions have been solved. Third one, as you know, it is your homework. Just like this, you have to solve it. It's simple. With this, the practice set is finished. I'll wait for 4 minutes for you to note this down. Then we'll move on to the next question. Okay students, so now let us move on to the next part of this chapter, that is application of simultaneous equations. Okay, so far we have learned how to solve linear equations in two variables. अभी कुछ practical real life examples देखते हैं जहां पर हम लोग इनको use कर सकते हैं. They are word problems. All you have to do is read the question carefully. Okay, दो conditions हर question में हमेशा दिए होंगे, उन दोनों conditions को पढ़ के you have to form the equations and solve them. करेक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ एक्स और वाई अज्यूम करने आना चाहिए. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन पढ़ के पहले ये डिसाइड करो what you will consider as x, what you will consider as y, okay, and then form your equations based on the conditions given in the question. Okay, so for this we'll be moving directly to the next practice set 1.5. Let us look at the very first question in practice set 1.5. So it is on page 26 of your textbook. I'll just read the question for you. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers. So यहाँ पर दो numbers है, दोनों हम लोगों को नहीं पता, but दोनों का difference पता है, that is 3. That is your first condition. पहले तो हम लोग दोनों numbers को x और y consider करेंगे. Let the numbers be x and y. अभी इन दोनों में से ग्रेटर नंबर हम कौन सा ले रहे हैं वो कैसे पता चलेगा, इसीलिए let us consider x to be greater than y. Okay, so where x is greater than y. Now first condition क्या दिया है, दोनों का difference 3 है, obviously greater minus smaller. First condition x minus y is 3 which gives me my first equation. ठीक है, सेकेंड कंडीशन भी दिया हुआ है एक. लेट अस रीड द सेकेंड कंडीशन अगेन. द सम ऑफ ट्वाइस द स्मॉलर नंबर मतलब 2y एंड थ्राइस द ग्रेटर नंबर इज 19, 3x. ओके, तो ट्वाइस द स्मॉलर नंबर और थ्राइस द ग्रेटर नंबर दोनों का एडिशन जो है इट इज 19. दिस इज द सेकेंड कंडीशन. करेक्ट, वी जस्ट नीड टू सॉल्व दीज टू इक्वेशंस. Now you can see here x minus y is 3, 3x plus 2y is 19. Coefficients सबके अलग अलग है. So what we will do here is y का coefficient same करने के लिए try करते हैं. By elimination method, if we want to solve it, we will multiply the first equation by 2 so that the coefficients of y in both the equation they will become equal. Okay, so multiplying equation 1 by 2. So it will become 2x minus 2y equal to 6. Correct, this is the third equation that we have. Then दोनों equations में you can see the coefficients of y is same. It is plus 2y and minus 2y. So we will add these two equations to eliminate y. Adding equations 2 and 3. Okay, so equation 2 is 3x plus 2y equal to 19 and equation 3 is 2x minus 2y equal to 6. When we add them, the y part is getting eliminated. This is 5x equal to 25. So from here we get the value of x, 25 upon 5, that is just 5. Okay, so x is just 5. Now you can substitute this in the first equation, which is a very simple equation, to find out y. Okay, substituting x equal to 5 in equation number 1, since we need to find both the numbers. ठीक है, so 5 minus y equal to 3. From here, if we send y on the other side and 3 on the left side, you will get the value of y to be 5 minus 3, that is 2. Okay, so the two numbers are 5 and 7. Okay, you can verify the conditions also. Therefore the two numbers are 5 and 2. Okay, the value of x is 5, the value of y is 2. Now you can verify the conditions also for these two values. Correct, the difference should be 3. 5 and 2, the difference is 3, and 3 times 5 plus 2 times y मतलब 15 plus 4, it should be 19, which is equal to 19 only. ठीक है, So this is the solution of the first word problem. So please make a note of this. I'll wait for 2 minutes, then we will conclude the session. Alright students, so we have started with the practice set 1.5, which is based on word problems. We'll stop here today since our time limit for today is up. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye.